It's Monday, April 27th, and from WBHM News, I'm Richard Banks with today's top stories. An 85-year-old widow who'd been living in Anniston says she feared she might die while being detained by federal immigration officials. Marie Therese Ross Mahé was taken away in the early morning hours of April 1st. She was in the home she shared with her husband, who she married about a year earlier. Her husband died in January, and Ross Mahé had been in an inheritance dispute with her stepsons. In an interview with the New York Times, Ross Mahé said she was held for 2 weeks, first in Alabama, then in Louisiana. The Calhoun County probate judge in Ross Mahé's case accused one of the stepsons of using his role as a government official to initiate her arrest. Ross Mahé is now living in France with her sons. Alabama education officials celebrate a record-setting ranking for the state's pre-K program. Governor Kay Ivey announced last week that Alabama's early education system is the first pre-K program in the country to meet all national quality benchmarks for 20 consecutive years. The ranking comes from the National Institute for Early Education Research. The Institute's 10 standards include enrollment, funding, and quality indicators. Since the expansion of Alabama's first-class pre-K program, enrollment has grown from fewer than 8,000 students in 2014 to more than 24,000 this school year. And with less than a week before registration closes, the number of active voters in Alabama has decreased compared to 4 years ago. The state's Voter Registration Advisory Board released numbers last week that showed a 17,000-person decrease from 2022. The number of active voters in the state is just under 3.3 million. The deadline for voter registration for the upcoming primary election is next Monday. Information on where and how to register can be found at alabamavotes.gov. You'll find more news anytime at WBHM.org. You can also hear more local news during WBHM's broadcast of NPR's Morning Edition and the afternoon's All Things Considered, each weekday on 90.3 WBHM Birmingham and online at WBHM.org.